My name is Mary Ann Angamathu. I am in the Competition Law and Trade Unit at Bowman Gilfillan. This morning I will speak to you about dawn raids. Imagine that it's Monday morning and it's 9 a.m. and you have just arrived at the office. You get a call from the front desk telling you that there are people who say they are from the Competition Commission and they are accompanied by the police and they would like to see you. A dawn raid by the Competition Commission is an unannounced visit to either business premises or private homes with the object of searching and seizing information that is relevant to conduct that is prohibited under the Act. The Competition Commission is authorized to conduct a dawn raid in circumstances where it believes that a prohibited practice has either occurred, is likely to occur, or is in the process of occurring, or where they believe that any person has documents relevant to an investigation. The Commission has significant powers of search and seizure. This includes conducting personal body searches where they think people have relevant documents, accessing documents described in their warrant, searching computers, taking information off databases, and removing any documents that they think are relevant, and questioning any person that they think has relevant documents. The very first raid that the Commission undertook was a surprise visit to the offices of Pretoria Portland Cement in 2000. The Commission allowed the media in, and against the dictates of the warrant allowed them free rein. PPC challenged the lawfulness of that raid. The Supreme Court, which ultimately heard the matter, rapped the Commission over the knuckles and ordered the return of all documents, warning the Commission in the future to ensure that it abided by the limits of the warrant. It was only in 2004 that the Commission was brave enough to conduct another raid. Since 2004, however, the Commission has developed the dawn raid into an effective tool to make sure that it is able to elicit the information that it seeks. Given the Commission's success in the last 4 years, companies would be well advised to take preparatory steps to ensure that they are not caught off guard. Some of these preparatory steps to mitigate the kind of harm that can occur from a dawn raid include creating a dawn raid guideline, preparing staff to ensure they know their roles and responsibilities, creating a dawn raid procedure, having a task team created in advance, deciding what to do after a raid, having dawn raid guidelines, and conducting face-to-face training with all employees to ensure that they know what to do when a raid occurs. The object of a dawn raid is certainly not to obstruct the Commission. It is rather to manage a company's risk, to ensure that employees know what is being investigated, and to allow them to be able to limit the Commission and its officers to act within the mandate granted to them under the warrant. So, tomorrow, if you find yourself faced with the competition authorities, would you be ready?